rotate this way. All right. So I've got Josh Fight, Erica Barnett, both from Publicola. I will let you guys, you are the editor and you are the news editor. Yes, which is very different, I'm sure. In fact, we'll hear a little bit about that. So if I could just have you guys, for the people, and again people, settle down. Just real quick, just a quick thank you. Wow, that was awesome. That totally worked. All right, so Josh Wright, Erica Barnett, if I could just have you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you think the issues are facing us both in the city and the county elections, if you could. Why not? We'll start with a big question.
What's the big question?
That was it.
Oh, I will defer to, no. I think the big issues in the city race are around density and around growth and around how we're going to grow and how we define environmentalism, whether we define environmentalism as, saving land outside our county, whether we define it as, increasing density in our city. In the county, I think actually the issues are similar, but I think the biggest issue in the county is obviously the budget, which is in disastrous shape, and everybody has various plans for how to deal with that. And Metro is also a huge issue because Metro is screwed, and we're trying to figure out how to reallocate hours without hopefully destroying service to Seattle.
Brilliant. That's why she's the news editor. The only specifics, I would agree with all that. The specifics I would add would be that I think in the city election, transportation is the thing I would pull out of the density growth equation, and how do we sort of coordinate and make sure that transportation is the driving force to organize that growth. So we have light rail coming online, obviously, but the buses are in crisis. That's a county issue. But I think the city needs to take some leadership on getting transportation just front and center. On the county, I think it's the biggest issue is sort of leadership. And this will dovetail with Seattle, but first I would say the county, I think, needs to play a stronger role in influencing regionally what's going on and controlling growth, and then that would dovetail with the city stepping up and taking a leadership role. So I think this election is really important to elect folks who can have the skills to really be leaders, I think is the key.